Enterprise Accelerator Package (EAP). For few organizations, it might be a little difficult to start the system on their own. And they probably will have a small budget, a few $1,000s to get this package, and they get the expertise needed to just to give them the first push. And here we're not talking about a big project. Here we're talking about probably 20 days or so uh, to support them technically and functionally as well. So let's talk about the package. First part is we talk about the introduction and then the standard plan phases. Usually we go through this package: the discovery phase, align phase, setup phase, train phase, and then handover phase. 5 phases. Package timeline, and then more information when needed. So this is in a nutshell, the benefit of getting this package by linking the strategy, the KPIs, and the project in addition to the appraisal module. Uh, you might have the data already there. You might need to get support to upload historical data. So it's a combination of things. We will talk about all the phases later on. But it's affordable, it's fast, effective. Many organizations get benefit out of it very quickly. Uh, we target medium and large size organization. Of course, it have a limited technical and functional support because it's only for 4 weeks. Also, it will assume that most strategy users KPI project data are available and ready at client site. This is not a project to help you determine the data and the formulas of the KPI at all. This is just like to take whatever you have and upload them into the system, refine them as needed. So it's a starter, and it is recommended with the organization with the small additional cost. So these are the 5 phases in a summary. It's around 4 weeks, 20 working days. We have the discovery phase that focus on analyzing what do you have already. Do you have any gaps? Do you have issue in terminologies? We will meet the stakeholder to understand the business requirement. And we, at the end of the day, we do recommend a few items and few activities that need to be addressed by the team. Usually we have a strategy team inside big organization, or maybe a person in quality or next to the CEO in a medium size organization. In this case, we're going to be providing one consultant remotely on site. If we have available on in the same city consultant, he probably can come if it's in the same location. Aligning then as another uh, number 2 phase. We look in depth about the data. We begin to uh, configure the system. We begin to look at the data. Uh, and then if we have any gaps in the data, we will flag them as well. Also, the same consultant will be there to address this function. The third one is really when we start setting up the system. We upload the data, team, user, strategy, KPI, project, and this is when you begin to see, you know, the individual account going live and sometime with also historical data. Uh, Here, the technical team in UK will also assist in getting the system up and running. We do also training, so training not only on the system, but also we do a quick KPI and performance crash course for management for one day, 5 hours each, technical 5 hours for the system, and an additional 5 hours to help everybody understand how the KPI should be done and detailed. So up to 50 attendees, you choose them from the organization. It will be a great training. remotely is done using Zoom. Also, the last page or the last sorry phase is handover, when we make sure you have all the files or the data that we utilized. We give you, the keys for the system. The email have to be all set in the system for the users, and the technical team also will support you remotely from the UK. In the next few pages, we have more detail on every single page. So I'm not going to go through them, but this is something for you to consider reading on what kind of information we will look at during the discovery page uh, or phase. So this is much more detail for the discovery. This is the alignment, what is connected to what. We look at all the data for the user, milestone targets, and strategy data. We flag any inconsistency, we flag any gaps as well. Here, when we start setting up the system for all modules, and then we report any issues. We make sure that it's very secure system, and we do a lot of recommendation about how to utilize it in a very safe and strong, secure way. The training is the one that I was referring to. This is a typical training course, 5 hours done one day, and another day is the system outline and the system training. The first one is the KPIs, the aspect of it, the pitfall of performance management. I think you will like this one. Also, we provide tools like a free application inside the phone app with 36,000 KPIs in English. This could be a very beneficial to all users. So in addition to other materials as well. And the last phase is the handover phase where we showcase, we provide all the support for the owner to take over, and if needed, we just stay with them for a few days or her to make sure that they are in good situation. So the timeline usually, like I mentioned, is like for 4 weeks, depending on how big is the organization or when is the gap are found. But on average, the first week is discovery alignment, and then week 2, 3 is really the setup of the system, uploading the data, and then the last week is the training and the handover. More information about KP you can always find in this links as well with the testimonials, and we are very proud that the gov.uk digital marketplace is approved KP.cloud to be installed at all government agencies in the UK and other recommendation as well. So thank you very much, and I wish you that you will have a successful implementation. The last slide here is about what we just talked about in a very kind of summarized way. Uh, 20 consultancy days over 4 weeks, and this is in a nutshell what you're gonna get in a very summarized way. So I thank you very much, and I hope that you will purchase this package to be able to get you up and running in a very fast way, effective and efficiently. And thank you very much for the consideration.
Let's talk now about the examination. Certified KP Cloud Professional, the exam and certificate details. So what is the process? First, we have to take the course in Udemy, and you can always look it up by putting KP Cloud. It's 2 hours free of charge. Number two, click on the exam link below to register for the exam. You can always download the PDF file listed in the resource under this course to be able to get the PDF, and then you can easily click on the link and go straight to take the exam and register with very minimal information, your names and the email. But please make sure that you put the name exactly as you want it to show on your certificate, first and last name in English. In addition, you need to put the email that you would like the certificate to be emailed to. So it's an automated process, by the way, and then you can take the examination online. So if we talk about the certificate, it's meant to test the knowledge of the users, be it a setup or a management of the KPI module, project module, task and appraisal module. So it will be a nice mix for the person to fully understand how to utilize, and also for the system owner how to set it up. It will always be useful also for other users to understand the background and how it is configured. It's going to be mixed of different areas, functional, technical, and also broad knowledge about KP.cloud. So the actual exam is 60 minutes for 34 questions. All questions are multiple choice questions, A, B, C, D. Need to answer minimum of 24 questions correctly to pass the exam, which is 70%. So 24 out of 34. If you pass the test, please click on the button after the test to download your certificate first in PDF. So this is the last screen, and you can always print it on the spot if you pass. You can later on put it on a hard copy if you wish, or you can send it as an electronic certificate. We will also send, like I mentioned, to the registered email. Please check your junk box because sometimes it goes there accidentally. Also, I need to bring your attention that there's few files attached to the examination screens. At the beginning, you will find 4 links to download a few presentations that we used in the course, in addition to a few gifts and one package later on if you would like to utilize it to help you set up the system. So you will find these 4 links at the beginning of the registration process, and also at the end when you either pass or you don't pass. You can always download them for reference. If you don't score 70% and the score is below that, it is possible to take the test again. 3 more attempts are allowed within only 14 days, preferably, so at least you will have all the knowledge preserved, uh, and hopefully you will pass the exam from the first time. So I hope this helped to understand how the examination process is, and then I wish you best of luck in passing this certification.